Hey guys, my name's Christian and welcome to your first Primal class. Now you've probably seen the name Primal and being like, what the hell is that? And rightly so. Primal is a class that we developed for my own studio, which is the studio that we're in right now, Move. And it's based around sort of trying to re-ground us and re-earth us into moving the way that we're born to, all right? So our whole theory on this and our whole process is we are born to move in certain ways, twist, jump, leap, and take on different types of shapes. And that's what we're trying to do with this, rewild our movement, lean on some of our sort of animal characteristics, which sits really nicely with this program, and try and basically move through space to improve our mobility, to improve our strength, but also to improve the outlook that we have on movement and change our relationship with what our body can do. This is the first time you're doing it, so do not expect to be amazing, all right? Try and learn, and try and do it with a smile on your face. Take a beginner's mindset with this, knowing that everything you take on is a learning and you're getting better. Allow yourself to be frustrated, knowing that with each frustration, you're gonna grow and get better, and each time you do it, you're gonna get better at doing it, all right? You will do this class 2 times if you're following the 6-week program, so second time round, you'll be able to, hopefully, move with a little bit more confidence, all right? You can pause this at any time. I don't really stop during this class. Think yoga done quickly, and with crazy language and crawling. But you can pause at any time if you need a break. And if at any time it's getting too much, just slow yourself down. We're going to begin with getting into our wrists. I want you to turn your hands out to the side of your mat and rock your shoulders over your wrists. The further your hands are apart here, the easier this is going to be. Don't worry if you feel sticky across the front of your wrist. That's fine. But don't try and push too hard into pain. Just find that sort of space and work over it. Find the space. Work over it. Whenever your hands are gripping the floor, today I want you to grip them big paws, grippy feet, and just take integrity through these wrists. Turn your fingers back towards your knees and rock backwards. Between your hands and your feet, you have almost half the bones in your body, all right? Between your hands and your feet. So surrounding all of that stuff is all your connective tissues and bits and bobs. So if your hands and your feet move well, you give yourself the best opportunity for anything else above that or below that to move well when that thing is grounded on the floor. Today, our feet and our hands will be grounded a ton on the floor. We'll be in 4-point position or quadrupled position. So making sure they work well is important. Beautiful. Come onto your fists and then rock on. You can do this one hand at a time or both hands. Try and rock onto the back of your hand. Push your elbow creases forwards and rock back. Rock onto the back of the hand. Rock on. Onto the back. Rock on. Beautiful. Give me that a few more times. If it's too much, just do one hand, then the other hand. One hand, and the other hand. For another 5, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Make big hands. This position is called 4-point, and make circles around those wrists. Shoulders coming around and through those wrists. Excellent. For another 7, change direction. For another 5, make the circle a bit bigger. For 3, 2, 1, excellent. Pick those wrists up, just shake them out. Interlace them, make a nice tight knuckle and just roll through those wrists. All right, make space. For another 5, 2, 1, excellent job. All righty, bring yourself back into that 4-point position. We're just going to go through some cat-cow. Drop your chest towards the floor, so your chest is dropping down and forwards. Pull it forwards, create a curve in your spine. Imagine there's a marble in the middle of your back. Pull your shoulder blades backwards and try and kiss one another. My arms stay straight, and ideally your elbow crease is facing forwards. Tuck your hips underneath you. Imagine that marble that's on your lower back rolls down your butt crack. Push through, separate your shoulder blades, get big, take your body weight forward slightly. Untuck the hips, recatch the marble, drop your chest down, pull your chest forwards. Good. Tuck the chin, round out, push to the top, cat, roll it back down. Excellent. This is called an anterior tilt of your hips. When you let that marble drop down your bum crack, that is a posterior tilt. All right, I'm going to refer in this class to tucking your hips underneath you and untucking your hips. The bottom of this position is untucked, top is tucked. With your shoulder blades at the bottom, they are retracted. They are pulling towards one another. At the top, they are protracted, pushing. Stay, next time you get to the protraction position, stay here. Now push the floor like you're in a longest arm contest. Separate those shoulder blades. Push. Arms along. Excellent. Whenever I tell you to push the floor today, this is what I mean. Round through the mid-spine, push the floor. One more time. Into that bottom position. Find it. Beautiful. Now tuck your toes underneath you, bring your feet back, drop yourself into a squat sit position. If that's impossible for you, take your feet a tiny bit wider and elevate your heels slightly. Now allow your knees to drop over your middle toe, all right? Rocking out to the side. I like to push my knees out to the side. A lot of people tend to come in. Great for rotation in your hip, but what I'm looking at here is ankle mobility, so I want you to try and drive your knees sort of outwards and over that toe. Beautiful for another 5. 3. We're going to take this into a simple bear crawl. I say simple lightly. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back to 4 point. This is contralateral movement, meaning one side of your body moves as the other side of the body moves. My left foot comes forward, so as my right hand comes forward. My right foot comes forward as my left hand comes forward. I'm going to go to where I have space, and then I'm going to reverse. All right? My back is nice and flat, so that marble is staying in position. Big hands at all times. Nice and stable. Bracing us through our shoulders, through our core, priming our quads. My quads always get absolutely smoked doing bear crawls. For another 5. For another 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, come back into that squat. Stand yourself up. Beautiful. We're going to open the gate with these squats, getting into our hip. You're going to drop down into your squat. Then pull your knee to your opposite nipple. Open. Step it down. Drop it in. Across. Open. Step it down. If, like me, you might get lots of nice cracks and clicks. Such is the life of an ex-sportsman. No matter how good my body can now move, those cricks, those clicks and everything, they're with me for life, those things. Don't worry about it though. People often ask, is it bad if your knee clicks? Nah, you're good. For another 3, big open for another 2, 1. Walk yourself out to a high plank. Big hands, shoulders over the wrist. Squeeze the floor like you're trying to pick up a basketball with each hand. Shoulders come forward. Push the floor. Remember we spoke about that? Push it. Excellent job. We're going to find a position called load. First one we're going to do with our knees on the floor. Drop your knees. Push your bum back onto your heels. Excellent. This is a passive load. All right, knees are straight forward pointing towards wrists, and bum is shooting back over heels. From here, I'm going to come into a left foot front step. You're going to lift your knees off the floor, step your left foot outside your left hand. Excellent. For the sake of this class in Primal, you can have both hands down, but I want you, ideally, to remove the hand that you step forward to, and that hand guards your face, all right? There's a lot of sort of fighting references in this class. This hand is guarding your face. Drop the left hand down, step the left foot back, drop the knees, load, bum back, right foot front step, right foot comes outside right hand removes and guards your face. Take a little bounce. Excellent. This time you step back to load, don't let your knees hit the floor. Step back, knees drop a centimeter off the floor, active load. Left foot front step, bang. You'll pick up this language as we go. Foot hand goes down, foot goes back, load, right foot front step. Guard the face, right hand, drop the left hip low, open chest. 2 more times. Load, left foot front step. 1 more time, can you set your foot further forward? Load, right foot front step. Excellent. Come back into your load. Push your bum towards the sky, heels towards the floor, towards a downward dog position, belly towards your thigh. Now lift your heels. Start lifting your butt towards the sky. Protract the shoulder blades, so push them away. Start bringing your shoulders forwards over your wrists. You're rolling forwards. When you can't go any further forward, squeeze your bum, squeeze your thighs. Drop your hips towards your wrist, upward dog. Now retract your shoulder blades. Pull them apart, push the floor, big chest. Excellent. Drop your chin. Push the space between your shoulder blades up to the sky. Start taking your bum back towards the sky. Back via a downward facing dog. Back down into load. You can put your knees on the floor if you need a quick pause. We go back. Downward facing dog. Press your bum towards your belly, towards your thighs. Your hips untucked here. Now tuck your hips underneath you as you roll forwards. Shoulders over wrists. Squeeze bum. Open upward dog. Tuck your chin. Push the space between the shoulder blades. Roll it back. This is called a spinal wave. You're going to give me 1 more. Push up. Articulate that spine. Each little vertebrae going towards the ceiling. Push the floor. Round it out. Up dog. Tuck the chin. Roll it back. Excellent. From here, come back into a right foot front step. So right foot outside your right hand. Excellent. I'm now going to turn to my left so I have wide feet. Awesome. If you've ended up facing away from me here, just switch yourself around. So I've got wide feet here. This is called a straddle. Take your bum back, swing your hands from foot to foot. Create some space through that lower body. Take the stress out of the shoulders. Excellent. So you'll get used to the terminology. So far you've got load, you've got wave, and you've got front step. All right? Those foundational movements for primal. Staying with your legs as they are, pull yourself up, right? Your feet can face slightly out to the sides if you want to. We're going to come into a Cossack squat or lateral lunge. I'm going to drop onto my right side. My knee goes over my middle toe. My bum comes backwards, and I drop. This might be your height for round one. Come back through to the middle, drop onto your left, come back through. I always like to reach my arms out. Gives me a bit of stability. If you want to, you can start sitting a bit lower, and the opposite foot can lift towards the sky. Drop in, drop away. Now, I often refer to these as Cossacks, sometimes as warrior lunges, all right? Depending on the context. But for the sake of today, Cossack. Beautiful. Give me one more each way. And then come back onto your front leg for me and my right. Drop in, hold. For 3, you're going to turn towards it and find your front step. 2, 1, turn back towards it, find your front step. Excellent. From here, step your right foot back. Load, left foot front step. Beautiful. Immediately turn to straddle. I know I've got my ass in your face here, so I'm going to switch it round. Come back up. Back into our Cossacks. If you want to be fancy, this time you're going to use your hands to guard your face. I drop into my right leg. My right hand guards my face. My left hand goes along my left leg. As I switch, my hands cross, and I come over. Usually, we wouldn't teach arm movements until we sort of get to intermediate level, but with this course being open to all levels, some people might want a little bit extra. Next time you come to your left leg, you're going to stay there, hold it for 3, hold it for 2, 1, turn back towards it. High plank position still. Walk your hands back towards your feet, find that squat sit again. Awesome work, gang. If you need a pause, press pause on the screen. Otherwise, we're going to go into a forward and reverse ape. Forward ape, you can do hands or knuckles. I love knuckles because when I go forwards, my arms are longer. If you look at me there, my arms are longer than if my hand was flat. All right? I'm going to roll my pinky knuckle, mid knuckle, index knuckle, and then try and pull my feet forward, guard my face. Hackles come down, lean forward, push back, reverse ape. All right? Let's give it a go. Squat sit position. Don't worry if your heels are lifted. Pinky knuckle, mid knuckle, push, come through, lean forward, push back. Beautiful. Give me a few more. You can do it on your hands. Some people really don't like being on their knuckles, and that's absolutely fine. Whilst you're still building through your wrist mobility, give me a couple more. Can you get your feet past your hands when you come forward? Notice how when I come through, my heels land past my hands. Give me one more and stand up. Excellent job. Coming into our squat opens again, the gate. Option to take a straight leg. So I squat in, now option, straight leg kick. Imagine you're trying to get your foot over a small child. If you have one at home with you, feel free to use them. But just at your own risk. If you're at the gym, find someone really small, try and get them over. If this is too much for you, stay with the bent knee. For another 5, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Staying side on your mat, bring yourself to the end. We've got 2 more things to learn. And then we're going to learn one big skill, and then we're going to connect all of it together like a yoga flow almost. But like I said, this has got more of an animal feel like to it, more of a warrior spirit to it. So it's a bit faster, a bit more aggressive, and hopefully a little bit more energizing. So this position here, I've got space up my mat. We're going to do a lateral ape. We're going to move nice and low. I've got space to my right here. I'm going to rotate up my mat. Find one hand, in this case my left hand. From my other hand, they're both on the same line facing forwards, and then just shift my feet. So I'm just shifting my sit. Okay, one hand, second hand, 1 foot, second foot. Give it a go, just shift your feet. If you're traveling to your left, right hand, right foot, left foot. If you're traveling to your right, left hand, left foot, right foot. Good. Give me a few more. As we go through these primal classes and we get more advanced, we're going to introduce some hang time in these. We take it to a lateral bear, and in those, we bring a bit of height to the situation. For another 10, for another 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring yourself down to kneeling. Try and open those ankles whilst I show you this drill. It's called a front kick, all right? Now, for some of you, you won't quite have the space yet for a front kick. Others, you'll be absolutely fine. I'm going to show you it side on and front on, and then we're going to try and move together. It comes from our front step position, all right? So I'm going to load up. In this instance, I'm going to right foot front step. Boom, guarding my face. For my front kick, I'm going to bring my trail leg through the middle, and like I'm kicking an opponent, bang in front of me. To do so, I push into this left hand. Look at the height I create by pushing. Look at that extra sort of 2 inches of length. Bring my knee to my nose, kick through. Kicking straight in front of me. Often people kick off to the side, try and kick in front, hand still guards the face. To come back, push into the hand, maybe lift right heel if you need extra help, chamber the foot, step it back. All right, I'll show you from front on. I'll do the other side. Load, left foot front step, push into the hand, knee to nose, boom, front kick. Try and kick 12 o'clock, pull this top shoulder back, guarding your face. All right, let's all try it together. Bring yourself to the back of your mat and find a high plank. Load. Right foot front step, that's right foot outside right hand guards your face. Push into left arm, left knee towards the nose, left foot to the middle. Pull your right hand back like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Now push into your left hand, chamber the left leg, step it back, land right hand, right foot back. If it was impossible to get your leg through, when we do the left foot front step, step your left foot a bit wider. Left foot front step, so step it wider if you need more space. All right? Push into right hand, kicking 12 o'clock. Notice with that leg, are you kicking across you or front? Where's your hand? Chamber, push it back. All right? Let's do one more each side. I'll show you front on. Load, right foot front step, guard your face, push into left hand, find protraction. Heel through, kick 12 o'clock, pull right shoulder back. Push into left hand, chamber, step back. Remember, if you need more space, step your foot wider. Load, left foot front step, big open, push into right hand. Knee to nose, right foot front kick. Beautiful. Step it back, walk your hands back in to a sit. Take a chill. Alrighty. We have one more major skill to learn, but before we do it, we're going to connect some of the dots now, all right? We are going to forward ape, backward ape. We're going to walk our hands forwards. We're going to take a wave, front step, front kick, front step, front kick, come back in. We're going to move nice and slowly, and we're going to move all together as a group. All right, if you're not ready, pause it. Otherwise, going in 5 seconds, forward ape, backward ape. 2, 1, let's go. Forward ape, backward ape. You're at the back of your mat. Walk your hands forwards, walk out. High plank position. Load, bum back, long body. Right foot front step, step the right foot forward. Option to left foot front kick. The left foot comes through the middle. Boom. If it's impossible, just skip that bit. Step it back. Right hand down, right foot back. Load. Left foot front step. Right foot front kick. Chamber. Step it back. Walk the hands back in. Excellent. Same again. We're going to add a spinal wave. Forward ape. Backward ape. Walk out. Load and spinal wave. Push bum back. Bum towards the sky, belly to thigh, heel towards the floor. Tuck the hips underneath you as you roll through. Protract shoulder blades. Shoulders go over wrists. Squeeze bum, squeeze thighs, up dog. Touch in, roll, wave it back. From here, from your load, right foot front step. Boom. Left foot front kick, pull the bow. Chamber, step back. Load, left foot front step. Right foot front kick. Excellent. We're going to do it one more time. I'll show you from front on. Walk the hands back into sit at the back of your mat. Forward ape. Backward ape. Walk your hands forwards. Load. Wave. Can you get a bigger shape on this wave this time? If I was side onto you, it looks like you're rolling forwards. And the up dog, push the floor. Chest forward, hips through. Tuck chin, wave it back. Right foot front step. Left foot front kick. Pull this arm back, guard your face, bang. Kick like you're kicking someone. Chamber. Step back, load. Left foot front step. Right foot front kick. Excellent work. Walk your hands back in, stand up. Shake it out. Alrighty. Excellent job, gang. We have one more meta skill to learn. One more movement. It's called our lateral kick. Probably the most commonly used movement along with squats, sits and everything in my movement programming. And we've done our front kick. Lateral kick is kicking to the side. So if you think of a front kick as kicking north, lateral kick is east and west. So if you're fighting an opponent in front of you, it's a front kick. Fighting an opponent to the side of you, it's a lateral kick. Okay? It involves great stabilization through the shoulders, rotation through the hips, and all sorts of goodness. Before we do it, we're going to prime ourselves for it. We're going to come to a kneeling position. You can do it standing if you don't like being kneeling. And you put both your hands in front of you. All right? From here, try and hug your belly in slightly. So squeeze your bum underneath. You like the top of the cat-cow. Find that posterior tilt. Tuck the hips. All right? Strong core. Brace through here. Arms out in front. Pull the tops of your hands towards your forearms. Now from here, push your left hand as far forward as you can. Now you should be able to see from side on that my right hand is behind my left hand. Okay? Now I'm going to pull my right hand back. I'm going to continue to pull my left hand forward and my right elbow back. Imagine a bow and arrow. That, but open your hand. So I've got rotation through my mid-spine and I'm pushing and searching with my left hand. We're going to swap. We're going to pull through, push the right hand forward, keep tucked through your core, push the right hand forward, start pulling the left hand back, rotate that thoracic spine, make the space, left hand still guards the face. Come back through. Even doing this should be tiring. Your glutes should be firing, squeezing underneath. Search, search, search. Make the arm longer. You're in the longest arm competition. Excellent. Give me one more each side. And shake it off. Excellent. Okay, so a lateral kick. The difference between a lateral kick and a front kick, other than kicking sideways, is it takes place from 4 point. So the front kick took place from high plank. The lateral kick takes place from 4 point. I'm going to show you this side on. Bring yourself to 4 point. Watch me do one, and then try and move with me. My hands are big. My knees are about 6 inches away from my wrist. Common mistake here is people take their knees too far away from their wrists and end up too long. That places too much stress through your midline and your shoulder, and you can't kick with any venom. So knees tight to the wrists. Okay, watch me do one. I'm going to push the floor, which elevates my knees. A right foot lateral kick means my right foot is kicking. Remove my left hand, rotate to the left, kick my right foot out. Okay, like I'm in a fight. Notice how my left shoulder has pulled back like the drill we just did. So my right shoulder's at north, left knee is at south, right foot is at west, top shoulder is at east. Never eat shredded wheat. Come back to 4 point. Let's all go. Knees on the floor. Big hands. Push the floor to elevate the knees. Left foot lateral kick. Pick your right hand up. Rotate. Left foot lateral kick. Kick it out to the side. Note, are you kicking behind yourself here or are you kicking to the side? If anything, kick forwards. Excellent. Chamber that foot. Come back to 4 point. Left hand off. Right foot lateral kick. Pull back. Push into right arm. That drill we did. So I'm not sinking into my right shoulder. I'm pushing. Chamber the leg back to 4 point. Right hand off. Left foot lateral kick. Push into left arm. Pull right arm back. Thoracic rotation. Chamber through. One more each side. Left hand off. Right foot lateral kick. Bang. Chamber. Right hand off. Left foot lateral kick. Bang. Relax there. Great job. Shake it off. I'm not going to give you much rest here. If you need a little bit longer, press pause to grab a drink and shake your wrists out. Otherwise, in 30 seconds time, we're going to start combining everything. All right? We're going to go forward ape, backward ape, walk out, wave, front step, front step, front kick. And then our final transition for this bit. So I've just finished my front kick. I'm in my high plank. I'm going to jump forward to 4 point, lateral kick, jump back, and walk in. All right? We're going to move for about 2 minutes continuously. Then I'm going to give you something you can add, move for 2 minutes continuously, something you can add, and one more round of movement, all right? So you've got about 6 rounds of movement remaining. Let's do this. In 4, back of your mat. Forward ape, backward ape. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward ape, backward ape. Walk the hands out. High plank. Load and wave. Push bum back. Hips are untucked. Drive your belly to your thigh. Heels towards the floor. Accentuate this roll. Hug your hips underneath you. Protract through shoulder blades. Drag shoulders forwards. Squeeze hips. Roll. Retraction. Touch in. Roll it back. From your load, you're going to come into a right foot front step. Stay here if you want to, or left foot front kick. Pull through. Push into left shoulder. Chamber. Step back. Load. Left foot front step. Bang. Right foot front kick. Chamber. Step back. Here's that extra bit. Jump your feet forward to 4-point. Left hand remove. Right foot lateral kick. Pull it back. Push into right shoulder. Make that shape. Chamber. Step it back. Right hand off. Left foot lateral kick. Chamber. Jump the feet back. Walk the hands back in. We're going straight back into it. I'll show you from front. Ready? Forward ape. Reverse ape. Walk out. Load. Wave. Beautiful, keep engagement. Touch in, roll back. Let's go left foot front step this time, left foot front step. Right foot front kick. Take it back. Right foot front step. Left foot front kick. Beautiful, we're gonna hop forward to 4-point. Bang. Right hand off, left foot lateral kick. Where are you kicking? Not behind you. Push into left hand, get height, chamber. Left hand off, right foot, lateral kick. Chamber, jump the feet back, walk the hands back in, stand. Excellent. Alrighty. We're going to do one more movement. Whenever I add something now, option to leave it. All right. We're going to add it. We'll do 2 rounds. Another rest, and then we finish with 1 minute of movement. Okay. So this time, I load, front step, front kick, come back. Before I come back to a high plank, I'm going to turn my back foot out and come into my Cossack squat. You can have arms in front or arms long. I'll come back forward, step the foot back. All right, if it was on the other side, turning my foot out, dropping in, coming back to the front, stepping back. All righty? We're going in 10. If you need longer, pause it. We're going in 5. Forward apes, like you mean it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Forward ape. Bang. Reverse ape. Bam. A bit more confident now. Walk it out. High plank. Load and wave. Speed up the wave a little bit this time. Roll. Beautiful. Wave it back. Right foot front step. Stay here or left foot front kick. Pull through. Beautiful. Remember, chamber. Step left foot back. Stay here. Turn your left foot out to the left. Start bringing your body weight back towards that left leg. Left knee over left toe. Drop in to that Cossack. Come back to the front of your mat. Step right foot back. Load. Left foot front step. Right foot front kick. Step it back. Stay here. Turn right foot to the right edge of the mat. Dropping into right leg. If you want to be fancy, left arm goes along left leg. Right arm guards the face. Come back to the front. Step left foot back. Hop the feet into 4-point. Left hand off, right foot lateral kick. 4-point. Right hand off, left foot lateral kick. Jump it back. Either rest or move again. Load. Walk the hands into feet. Deep sit. Beautiful. Rest or move with me again. Forward ape. Backward ape. Walk it out. Load and wave. Accentuate it. Be fluid. Don't judge yourself. Not looking for perfection. We're looking for sensation. Touch in, roll back. Let's go left foot front step this time. Left foot front step. Boom. Right foot front kick like you mean it. 12 o'clock or north, not to the side. Take it back. Turn right foot out. Cossack. Come back to the front. Drop the hand, step back, load. Right foot front step. Left foot front kick. Step it back. Turn left foot out to the side. Cossack. Excellent. Come back to the front. I'm going to hop those feet forward and do a left foot front kick. Hop in. Left foot lateral kick. Right hand off. Left foot lateral kick. Chamber. Step it in. Left hand off. Right foot lateral kick. Bang. Jump the feet back. Walk the hands in. Woo. Shake it out. Great work, gang. Great work. We've got 30 seconds here. Then we have 1 more minute. In this minute, you don't have to move with me. I like to always have a bit of free movement in my primal class. And it's like a minute to express yourself. Now, this might be the first or second time you've ever done primal. So you're still very new, all right? So don't expect crazy stuff and still just move through the sequence if you want to move through the sequence. But get my voice out of your head and just allow yourself to play, all right? You can add anything in. You can play around with it. A minute goes fast when you're moving, all right? So just play with me for a minute. I'm not going to call any of it out, all right? I'm going to move so you don't feel silly. I'm not going to call any of it out, but I'll be moving with you. A little clue, it starts with a forward ape and a backward ape. There's a wave, there's a front kick, there's a lateral kick, there's a Cossack in there somewhere. If you get stuck somewhere, find space to move. Alrighty, last minute. Have fun with it, play with the tempo. We're going in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go 1 minute to play. Try not to obsess over watching the screen. Get in tune with your body and move, play. Have the conversation with your body rather than with me. All right? You should never be judgmental of the shapes that you create, all right? All that's going to do is create resistance for getting better. Have no expectations and allow yourself that beginner mindset and you will improve drastically. 30 seconds, I told you, time flies when you're moving. 20 seconds. 15, last few shapes. Close this class out. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Great job, everybody. Excellent work. Hoy, that type of training fixed my body, all right? Multiple surgeries, addicted to painkillers. I started doing this, mobility work, in combination with all my strength stuff. But this stuff fixed my movement, fixed my body, and it fixed my relationship with it, because often we can tell ourselves we're really sticky in places and we don't want to go there. When you move freely and add some context to it, you can allow your body to find shapes, all right? So I promise you, it's well worth sticking with, okay? It really is like the most exciting way to free your body and allow yourself to become a better mover. We're going to finish in kneeling César, which is toes facing backwards, bum between your heels. If this is really uncomfortable for you, then by all means just lie on your back or cross-legged. We're going to finish with 6 rounds of breath as a group. Think of your belly and your diaphragm as being 360. You try and breathe into it with your nose and allow it to fall back in. Okay, finish the breath you're on. We're going to go 6 as a group. If you're ready, take a big inhale. Exhale. Try not to move your chest. Try and breathe into your diaphragm. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Feel it a bit bigger. 3 more. 2 more. Feel a little bit bigger, a bit more intention with this breath. Exhale. Once more. And relax. Flex there. Great job, everybody. One more thing I would say about this type of moving is like, it's often seen as weird, and like if you're doing this in a gym, probably be like, what the hell is that person doing? But I think there's a huge amount of irony, the fact that like going to a spinning class is seen as normal, which is basically gyrating a saddle in a nightclub. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that, but if that's considered normal, then what's using your own body weight to move the way that you were designed to move and being fluid? Have that in mind. If anyone's judgmental about that being weird, be happy to be weird. I have a saying here at Move that encouraging people to be different. That's not because being different is weird, that's because we don't want to conform to what is being considered normal. All right? Keep that in your mind and keep playing with it. Have a lovely day, everybody. Thank you for moving with me.